Welcome back to the Olga S Show. I'm your host, Olga. How you doing? Happy Black Friday. I'm going to call it Happy Black Scam Day. Like, come on. So I've got a couple of clips, TikTok clips of some people finding out and posting a few scams that they found. Who at this point doesn't know that they're scamming us, right? First, they get us used to it, right? And something special to the point that people go crazy, right? So I could have got into those videos of like, look at how people are acting. And I was looking for stuff like that today, although I didn't see any like craziness happening today. But I'm thinking this is crazy. I got a couple things I'm going to share with you. One of them is my own offer that is not a scam and probably the best gift you can get. Maybe yourself, somebody you know, a friend, family member, children. We'll talk about that later on. But before we get started, thank you for being here. If it's your first time here, awesome to have you. And if you've been here before, welcome back, my love. You know your comments are my few. I do read them and I will respond. And support independent channels like myself. Go to my shopping cart, merch. The description's on the link below. It's also like, it'll be tagged over here. I'll also do a restream on locals. And I have something more unique to share over there, of course, for my supporters. I love you. And the links are also in the description below. And maybe I'll get a chance to post it in the live chat. So, yeah. Before we get the party started, follow me. I'm around. Check it out. Leave me a comment. DM me. But the best, you can always email me. The email is also in the description below. But anyway, it's boring. Because actually, as usual, excuse me. You could also buy me a coffee. It helps. Everything helps. Anything helps. Become a member of this channel. Please buy memberships for other people. Everything. I need your help. Without you, I cannot keep coming here. Although I would love to. But give me a second. As I said, before the party gets started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. What are you doing? So if you missed this live, definitely make sure to leave a comment. I'm telling you, I need it for the algorithm. Smash that like button. That definitely, especially on the boob tube. Speaking of which, I am live on Rumble because you never know what happens on the boob tube. So be sure to follow me there. And I'm on X live right now. So if you're watching this from X, welcome. Awesome. I guess I don't post enough to get as many views or following on X. And maybe this kind of content is just not a thing over there. I don't know. Is it me? Is it X? I got a lot coming on. If you've been following me, I been working on a few books actually. And I'm at the moment now which one I'm going to launch first. So stay tuned for that. I'll be posting the offers and everything here. And it's going to be a journey. You're going to get to know a lot about me when you read these books. And excuse me. It's cold over here. And I think I saw a comment where today, I guess, is the Eagles game. And, if you know me, I'm in Philadelphia. How you doing? As a matter of fact, hey, Nisha, ole, ole. How you doing, Miss Olga? I like that. Great to see you. Hey, Rocco, welcome. Sean Henry, good morning. Is it morning where you're at? Great to see you. Great to see everybody. Everything will be free soon. Totally. 250-year celebration. Yes, I do. I feel it. I'm telling you, it's going to happen when we least expect it. Even when we are expecting it's going to happen, it's just going to blow our minds. And yeah, because the scam, just a global scam, especially with the money and the fiat system, the dollar here. Yeah, Yeah, it's obviously not sustainable. Oh, inflation and everything costs more money, but most people are not making more money. And so the bubble's got to burst because you're living a lie and you can't just keep I think it's outrageous that it's not about all of us complaining about food prices, but food is food, water, shelter. Those are the most essential things. Forget about it following your dreams of a career or no, just I'm sorry. I love it when even the supermarkets, right? Oh, we're having a sale. And I'm like, the sale price is still $1 or $2 more than the regular priced meat, for example, from just a few years ago. And it's like, dude, it's appalling. We should not be spending more than $3 a pound of beef or even pasta, man. That should not even be $1. It's just crazy. Broccoli, right? Or asparagus, so many things, even mushrooms is little package like this for $6. It's you should have a bag. Oh, it's insane. I'm sorry. But especially I shop at Whole Foods besides the farmer's market. Of course, my first option is farmer's market. I always do local. But when I can't find things or the farmers don't come to the city or they have a very limited amount of things because, it's not spring, it's winter, you know what I mean? But of course, and they have to jack up their prices to survive to a level that it's ludicrous. It's not okay. It can't keep going up. It has to come down. I can't. It's it's so wrong in so many levels. And who sets the prices? Who decides? Right. The so-called leaders that are all of them making money. Even MTG. God bless her. I think her heart was in the right place, but because I did a little thing in politics. I thought I was going to get into politics years ago. And when I was helping a governor in New Jersey, and I realized behind the scenes, and then I spent time in DC and I saw the same, but even worse. So it's I knew, and that was 30 years ago. I'm like, this shit is so not just rigged, so corrupt that I knew my soul couldn't handle it. And I'm like, I'll just, I'll do something else that helps people, which AKA, perfect moment to tell you, 50% off for initial consultation with me. Believe me, 1 hour with me can definitely change your life. At the very least, it will make you feel really good and positive, even when all my, doomsday stuff going on, because I'm ready for it. You just have to be ready, right? Expect the unexpected, and then you're unshakable. Because if you know the game, and if you feel like you're drowning and stuff, I'm somebody that can help you deal with that. I can even eradicate it. So you just got to show up. So I got a 50% off when it's already discounted, and I just put a 50%. It's active right now. The discount code is OSP Love in caps. I put that also in the description below. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. And I know it's probably the best gift you can give anybody and the best way you could spend money. And it's not a scam at all. It's way worth more than the discount code, but it's not the point. The point is, I'm all about the Christmas season because I'm all about Jesus Christ. I'm all about love. I'm all about helping each other, and you helping me by getting the discount. And, you keep me in my purpose. So it's all about us, baby. It's all about us. We need each other. Facts. We don't need lords over us. As you can see, they haven't done a great job. They haven't even done a good job. Even if Trump has been doing some good stuff, it's not about that. At the end of the day, they get richer. They always end up better. But I can't wait till when the system implodes and the dollar no longer is utilized because everybody believes that it's valuable. So it keeps circulating and nobody's closing the doors yet like banks, right? But it's going to happen. Of course it is. And they've already, taken over as much gold. I think Warren Buffett, again, these people act like they're just so smart and that something's wrong with you when the fucking game has been rigged from the get-go. And thanks to modern technology, more and more people are aware of it. And that's where the tide is turning. But I still believe that it will take divine intervention. That's the only thing that's going to work. And it's going to happen because it always is, because God always wins. Of course, he created it all. Do we think he doesn't know? And I think we need to be prepared. And that's it. We stick with each other in love and light, baby, in love and light. So yeah, let me show you. Let's start with these couple of TikToks. I haven't really watched them because I always like stuff like when we're together. Well, here's this one post that I saw on the Twitter, aka X. Let's play this. Let's see what she's got to say. I didn't even read it, but it just was like, well, I guess here's what Hustle Bitch posted, which is Michael's stores just quietly removed all price tags. Shoppers call it diabolical dynamic pricing. A woman walked into Michael's. So let's hear it out. Let's see if this it's a short clip.
I just left Michael's empty-handed, unfortunately, because I guess they are no longer putting prices on anything, which is diabolical.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's literally not cheap. Unless you're
True.
getting it, 50% off. And everything, I'm like picking up all these picks and ribbons and stuff. I'm like, wait, I don't know the prices on anything. I went up to one of the workers and I was like, hey, can you scan this for me? Like, do you guys have price scanners, since I can't like see the price? And he was like, yeah, I don't know why they're doing that, but no, we don't have the scanners anymore. So I downloaded the app because maybe I could scan it like I do at Target.
Right.
No, can't scan it. Guess you just find out at the register. No, that's insanity.
My question would, if I was talking to her, my question to her would be, were there people in line? Were people still shopping? Were people really going with this?
Oh, back to Hobby Lobby I go.
You know what I mean? So, okay. So let's check this girl out.
Bring back Black Friday. Nope, I'm talking about the fucking Black Friday where you had to get up.
Hey, babes, I can
shit.
all the actually good.
Sorry, guys.
Deals.
Bring back Black Friday. Nope, I'm talking about.
Hey, babes.
Oh my God, I'm trying to.
Nope, I'm talking about the fucking Black Friday where you had to get up at butt fuck a.m. to go get in line at Kohl's, or you's finna miss that fucking deal. They wouldn't have it after the hour of 6. All right, the price would go up. Y'all don't know shit about Black Friday, okay? Y'all don't know shit about Black Friday, okay? I'm telling.
And she's so young. I'm like, how do you know about Black Friday? Or has it changed recently that much?
You right the fuck now. I want to go back to when we had bitches in headlocks over Nespresso machines. I'm talking, you went out on Black Friday, you's about fucking guaranteed a black eye to go with it, bitch. I mean, bring it back.
Me, you could not catch me dead. You couldn't pay me enough money to go shopping on Black Friday. I don't even like shopping on a normal day. And matter of fact, when I even go to the supermarket, I go on a Monday, like at 10 a.m. when nobody's there. Or sooner, like 7 a.m. I'm not even kidding. I cannot stand shopping. Never have. But as time's gone, no. I don't even have new clothes. I don't give a shit. And as soon as I do go into a place, I'm like, well, let me check out the clearance rack. As soon as I see line, I run. I can't. No. I think that's insanity. It really doesn't make sense. Especially like if you do your research and you realize, is it really a deal? Many times it's not. And not that I want to support Amazon and Bezos and his trillions, but sometimes I have definitely been on Amazon, like say I wanted a toaster and it was like $50. And I'm like, well, maybe let's see, I'll wait till Black Friday. And then it's the same one, same model for $20. I'm like, that's a deal. That's a Black Friday moment. Because to me, a toaster is not a necessity. It's a luxury. I live a very, very humble life. If you didn't know, I'm repeating it, but let's finish. Let's finish with this one. I got a couple more. Let's see what they all got to say. Good insight, by the way. This one's just ranting a little bit, but the next 2 clips are going to show like some of the stores and what they're doing.
Back. I don't want we're opening up on Thanksgiving. Hell no. I want that line out the fucking door about 6 a.m. come Black Friday, okay? I want to arm and leg wrestle with somebody on a Walmart floor, all right? It is not like it fucking used to be, all right? We done lost our whole decorum over something you didn't even fucking need. You was gonna beat bitches up over corduroy fucking breeches. And shit was on sale, okay? There wasn't no fucking $2 off on no Black Friday special. Babe, it was fucking 70% off.
Right. But I still won't be in those situations where, no, I'm not. I don't want to be around any fight at all. Okay? Light and love, baby. Light and love.
You was fighting for them deals because it's fucking worth it. Damn! Please bring back Black Friday. I'll go.
I like her energy. She's cool. We love her, right? Okay, here's this one. Make sure. Okay, so she says, don't even bother shopping this Black Friday. Let's see what she's got.
If you didn't already know, Black Friday is a scam. Let me show you how I know. I'm going to a Sex and the City themed party tonight. So I bought these shoes from 9 West last week. So cute, right? I bought them for $49.99 last week. Here's that picture. Here's that screenshot. Today, it's a long story, but I'm having some issues with the shipping. And so I go back on the website to find out what's going on, try to find the tracking, whatever. My husband goes, oh, what kind of shoes did you order? So I go to find the shoes to show him. Look how much they are. Look at how much they have marked them up. It says they're originally $95. Now they've marked them down. But if you use this Black Friday code, they're 50% off. So that just means that they are exactly what they were to begin with, right? So it's not a discount at all. If you didn't already know, Black Friday is a scam. Let me show you how I know. I'm going to a sex.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. How about this one? PSA, Target's Black Friday is a scam. Target. And she's peeling off a price that's been a sticker on top of the original price. So look closely.
Winter Wonderland.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, break down Santa Claus Lane.
And that makes sense. Like if everyone's going to shop and they're going to wait till Black Friday to shop, the business owner, granted, is a major corporation. Corporations don't have a soul. That's why they're corporations. And they're like, we got to make money. That's our job, is to make money on you wanting to consume. Save your money, people. If you don't need it, don't buy it. And make sure that you're definitely getting a deal. Like, really make sure. Oh.
Walking in the winter.
There we go. Let me see. And then I see this, which I used a picture from an article because I wanted to know, like, what news is there? Like anything bad, good, or, like, let's see what news on Black Friday. So, I do a Google search and it says, see shoppers brave. And I love this bullshit propaganda and play with words. See these shoppers brave. Brave? How is that brave? No, it's not healthy. Brave? What are they braving? Long lines for Black Friday 2025 deals, And so I read somewhat of the article and I'm just like, no. Like, but at least they don't look like people are calm, collective. But here's my thing. People are broke. Most people are in debt. Massive. And nothing's cheap. And like, if you have a budget, you can be like, oh, I want this, but make sure you have the budget. Don't put it on a credit card. make sure you can pay in cash, or at least it's from your ATM card, that comes out of your checking account. Like, and if you can't do that, don't buy it. That's some good advice here. Let's check this out.
And at yard 6'4" from Kentucky, welcome to DC,
I think this is I think
Baby, like smoke.
Kentucky.
What? Can you
Not
teach
sure.
me how to Dougie?
Oh shoot! Now I just realized I'm probably going to get a copyright strike because I didn't realize there was that audio there. Oh no! So this is in Florida, Sawgrass Mills Mall, Sunrise. Yeah. No. This at this point, I think a lot of people just go shopping just because it's something to do, something to take your mind off of things. And with so many options to buy online, like most of these stores, but see what I mean? Like, so if people can buy online, why is there still lines waiting? I saw another clip earlier as well about a young girl, and she's at Walmart or Target. I think it was Target. And she was also waiting in line. Her post was like, it's 5 a.m. Oh no, I've been waiting here in line 5 a.m. I hope they still have Taylor Swift's album. Like, I get it when you're young and you're really into an artist, but like, how do you not know that Taylor Swift sucks? If she was good at some point, it's gone, it's done. And I don't think she's a good human. I mean, like, why? Like, is it because you got to tell your friends, like, look, I got it. Like, so it's a win that you stayed in line, that you got up at like 4, you were there at 5, it's deeper, guys. It's deeper than just, oh, they're just kids. They just want it. Maybe to show off to their friends. There's a lot of layers. You can't buy a house. You can't even rent a house. And you're waiting in line for an album. Like, get your priorities straight. That's what's frustrating for me, because when I get getting people and hearing about people that are constantly struggling, and not just money, like you could have a great job making a lot of money and they're still struggling. There's still a struggle in so many ways. Money is not a solution. It's not a fix-all. Your coworkers, you could have family issues, all kinds of stuff. It's like the priorities have to shift. And how many times have I said it about getting close to your family if you can? If you have a shitty family, I get it. Find some friends, your neighbors, got to have those alliances. It's us. It's always been us. And we're the majority. We got the power. We have the power. So with that being said, I just, oh my God, I do this, right? I do this. Where I have the thought and it's like, whew, it fleets out. Wait, come back. This is live and not scripted. So what was I saying about the shopping? Okay, so the girl, the Target, the priorities. I made my point. Welcome. Good day from Australia. Great to see you. Love to see a member, especially in the live. Thank you so much for your love and support. Yeah. Yes. I know. Nobody wants the truth. Okay? Everybody says they do. They don't. Because you have to change. You have to change the way you think. You have to change the way you act, the way you shop, the way you consume. It's a lot of change. But if you already know what you've been doing is not working, then you got to change something. And then even when people say to me, no, I can't do anything about it. Yes, you can. My girl Sarah, who's, we've done a couple of IRL friend lives. I'll have some news about that. We're kind of we're behind the scenes. Sarah seems to want to not do it live or not as often, but record and then put video. So we'll see how that works. See how you guys like it. I just want to always keep it real and have authentic conversations and be like hanging out with your friends, and so that energy that you guys feel it over on your side, whether you're on your phone or your computer, that's the main goal, is to, as much as this is an artificial setting, that we make it as authentic and as real of an experience of us hanging out together in person. That is my passion. It's the truth. It's being real, no matter how hard it is on these platforms. And if you've watched my earlier videos, I remember the thought. So I read a comment. I was going to reply. I was busy at the time when I read this comment last week about the true or false about what my friend had asked me about. Did you notice the Republicans are maybe the brawn of the country? And I saw a comment. I will reply, but I haven't. And the comment was, like basically like calling me an idiot. Like, there's no such thing as like left and right. Now, obviously, either the person's new or they've been subscribed for a while, but they obviously don't watch my content. Like, especially like the live streams about just trending topics and, other things that I react to versus music videos. So I'm not sure if this person's been around, but they're like, there's no such thing as left and right. Like, you're an idiot. You don't know. Like, that wasn't the point of that live stream, clearly. The point was, do you agree with what a friend of mine said about, do you notice, that, the workers, the backbone of the country, tend to be Republican? Yes or no, right? True or false? Open conversation, ladies and gentlemen. But again, for you guys that know me, who watch me more often and who have been with me for a while, you know how many times I always said it. Even when people thinking I'm like all about into Trump, and I'm like, dude, Trump, especially with astrology and my own intuition, I'm like, that guy's not perfect. He's going to flip on you. You'll see. And look, it's happening. Everything I said, and I said, it's you and me are what matters. They're always full of shit. They're always going to look out for themselves. They're going to give us maybe a little morsels, but mostly they give us distractions. And we're not seeing what we need, truly. We're not. And I mean, the fact that Trump even called the whole Epstein thing a hoax, like, I don't care how many times I hear other content creators or journalists, interviews of people talking about like, oh yeah, this can't. I'm like, you just keep talking. We just keep talking like, yeah, he lied, this, but we're just talking. Yet we have the power. And that's going back to where I was saying, where Sarah came into the conversation, because even when I'm talking to her behind the scenes, whenever she comes to me with a question about, what do you think about, like, if you were buying something and you read the label, it says it's all made from plastic bottles, like this shirt or a jacket or something like that. I'm like, I'm not going to buy it, because even if it sounds like, oh, it was environmentally friendly, it's recycled, I know what it takes and how polluted. It causes a lot of pollution to process those bottles. Not just to mention what they, during the process, first of all, it's not cheap, it's expensive. And then, the fumes and all the stuff that comes out of trying to recycle them. And then we're going to wear it, plastic, really? When we know, and if you don't know, wearing plastic, polyester's plastic, rayon, all that stuff, if it's not cotton, linen, it's not good for your wool. Our bodies don't like it. Even if you don't feel a reaction, a rash, who doesn't know at this point that yoga pants, like women, I've definitely worn yoga pants, but like, I knew that they're full of chemicals that literally can disrupt reproductive systems and that's just one of the things it does to you. So again, today for me is a passionate day because consumerism. Oh, it's cheap enough and I need this shirt. Well, it looks cute, or these pants, or even the shoes. More and more, you can't find leather shoes. Do you remember back in like the 80s, 90s, there was leather sneakers? Like, so if we don't consume, they don't sell. They stop producing. So the fact that we keep acting like we don't have power, where we've shown, we saw it during, the lockdown, right? We saw how many people have canceled artists or content creators. Like, oh yeah, let's gang up and let's like all unsubscribe and block them and all this stuff. It works. But then people go back to what they're used to. It's a conditioning. I get it. But whether you like it or not, and it's not a popular conversation, imagine if Tucker Carlson, all of them were constantly talking about don't consume, educating people to not consume. That's power. Especially if you know that our system, our democracy is rigged. There's no fair elections. And I've known this way before the internet. Not only when I was working behind the scenes and in politics myself, because I wanted to make a difference. And overwhelmingly, I realized there's no way I can this way make a difference. I'm going to have to find another way to make a difference. I was already a teacher, so I was in the teaching mode. And here I am coaching, consulting, training. Now, here we go. I know that I've been empowered. I don't buy something I can't afford, period. I don't take loans out. And here, this is why my channel doesn't grow faster. I don't take sponsors that want me to sell things that I know is not good for people, that is not going to enhance their life. I'm the first one that I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that supplement's probably good for you. Sure. But what if I change my diet and include these things that have it naturally? Okay. Well, now things aren't even grown with all the nutrients that they need to have, like even the organic stuff. Okay. But the supplements, like they're not affordable. So, you got to find a way within your budget, but you do have choice. You know what I mean? Like, when they say silence is complicit, well, it's the same thing as shopping is complicit. So yeah. All right. I'm telling you, don't buy it if you don't need it. And please make sure to get the deal that you deserve, because they always win. It's like casinos. Okay. And gambling. The house always wins. You're the house. You're the king of your life. You are the captain of your ship. Okay? Let's not consume. We don't need this shit. Especially when it's all plastic. Oh my God. Like, a matter of fact, I was just talking to a friend of mine yesterday on Thanksgiving. And by the way, guys, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Because if we're always thankful, every day's Thanksgiving, right? But of course, it's nice to have one special day that everybody travels and gets out of their way to be with loved ones and family. So that's awesome, right? That's great. Yeah. I don't have a problem with that holiday about being thankful. Don't get me started with the Indians and the history part. Okay. Let's not. No. But yeah, we have all the power. One choice at a time. Yeah. Didn't want to go on a rant like that. Which wasn't a rant. Okay. That's how we were talking about. Okay. Going back to my friend with the refrigerator. So I don't know how it came up. So, called to say happy Thanksgiving and whatnot. I'm cooking. And I don't know why. But the mention of a refrigerator came up, and he's like, yeah, I still have the same refrigerator. It's like over 20 years old. And nowadays, when my fridge has an issue and I call and the repair guy comes, he's like, yeah, these fridges anymore, they're just like 10 years. Like that's the top warranty. Oh, really? Who doesn't know at this point that they make it on purpose, right? They want it to break down so that you keep buying and keep consuming. But if we demanded better quality, if we all screamed and yelled and said, we're not buying the refrigerator, you know what I mean? But that's where we're at. And I have much compassion for everyone, because at the same time, especially Americans, I think they're extraordinary because they are so generous. They buy things. They always want to support people, not necessarily a corporation, but like we have been like in a way spoiled. But even if you can, doesn't mean you should buy things and more things and things. Oh my God. I love one George Carlson's stand-up. Remember where he talked about you're going to buy more shit, like more shit you don't need. I'm messing it up, but if you guys remember or look it up, I think he's brilliant. I think that guy was great. God bless him. I hope his soul rests in peace and he's doing well. But yeah. So support people like me. Keep us around, keep us alive. And there's no scam here. What I have to offer. Oh, also the give me a second. So like you see, here's the gift card. Oh, sorry. So here's the gift card, and you guys going to put the code OSP Love in caps. It might work even if it's not caps, but I did put it in caps. So take advantage of that. And also, my shop. Hold on, I forget what they allowed because it's going through another third party, right? So, so that I don't have to have inventory. Let me see again. I think it's up to like 70% off, depending on. Give me a second, because now, oh God, it's asking me to make sure. Oh, it's making me verify that I'm not a bot or something. Okay, come on. Why can't I just, like, do you really have to ask me every single time? Okay, but okay. All right, let me go into my shops and I'll do a post about it as well. I'll do a post. Let me see. Oh, prices and promo. So for my actual merch store, the link is, below the video. It's also like, where to shop. It's on the website. It's on the, the main page of the Olga S. Pérez show. And so I got cyber deal starting. Well, today, Black Friday, 30% off until the 30th. So I got 30% off everything on $70 orders plus. That's until the 30th. So today's the 28th. So we got today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And then Cyber Monday, also 30% off, $70 plus orders. And then for the Cyber Week, starting December 1st and 2nd, 20% off everything. Then I got, December 8th. But I'll be talking about it. I'll be posting it as the sales come up to see, And of course, if you buy anything of my merch, I'd love it for you to take a picture of it and share it with me. You can even tag me on X. I'll share it. Make a video. I'll share it here on the live streams. It'd be awesome. And I love you. I love you for all your love and support. But yeah, don't buy shit you don't need. Yes, you can thank Auntie Olga for you. You don't need it. You do need love, though. Water, air, shelter. But love, baby. Love heals. Love moves mountains. Faith moves mountains. But love is right there. Right there. So I love you guys. I will see you. I'll do a restream in a little bit. I'll see you over. I'll put the link because, again, whether you join me live or you come to watch the replay, I'll still continue the conversation as you post your comments over on Locals. Yes, sir. Thank you for all your love and support. And Black Friday's a scam. And there's the few videos that I shared. That's just a few of them. There's so much more. Look out for yourself and your loved ones. And get them something they actually need. And make sure it's good quality. And be more demanding as consumers. Come on. Because the more everybody else demands stuff, the better I'll get things that I like real leather shoes for a decent price. Not plastic for the price that leather shoes used to cost. It's insane. And for people like me, and I'm not the only person, I have an actual allergy to plastic shoes. I can't even wear plastic flip-flops. Okay? Why? Because it's not natural. It's not me. I'm not the one with a problem with it. If I could wear them and I felt fine and my feet didn't sweat and then break out and all this kind of shit. But why would I do that? I mean, and I know people at this point, not so much a few years ago, but at this point, some people have never even had a pair of leather shoes. I mean, at all. And I just can't imagine. It's just horrible. Again, maybe they could be cloth shoes like Tom's. I wear Tom's shoes. I don't know if he still does it where you buy a pair and another pair goes to somebody in need for free. So that's why I backed up that company. But the fact that they're cloth, my feet could sweat in them, on really, really hot days. But for the most part, it doesn't bother me like the all plastic stuff. And don't get me, Crocs, you cannot give them to me for free. There's just no way. No way. No way. Who's ever seen the movie Idiocracy? The Crocs were in that movie, and people were making fun of that then, like, no way. And look at us today. I'm telling you, people need to take back their power. Okay. All right. I'll see you in a few minutes over on Locals. You know me, I got to take a quick break. I'll see you over on Locals. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Any questions, let me know. Make it in the comments. I'll respond right away, especially because it's Black Friday and I want to maximize this season and share the best time with you and hopefully create lasting, loving memories together. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you over on the other side. Much love. Ciao, ciao.